Large language models. They write, they code, they chat. But under the hood, what are they actually doing? Let's open the box. At its heart, a language model does exactly one job. Given some text, like, the cat sat on the. It predicts what comes next. And not just one guess. It assigns a probability to every possible next token. Mat, 62%. Chair, 15. Floor, 9. Dog, 4. And banana, well, 1%. Every token in the vocabulary gets a score. Then it picks one, usually a likely one, and the blank gets filled. That's it. That's the whole job. Everything else, the poetry, the code, the conversations, is this one trick, repeated. First surprise, the model never sees letters, and it never sees whole words either. It sees tokens, chunks of text. Unbelievable splits into, believe, able, and the exclamation mark. And each token is really just a number, an ID in a fixed vocabulary of a few tens of thousands. So from the model's point of view, all of human language is a sequence of integers. But a raw ID carries no meaning. So, step 2, each token is turned into a vector, a long list of numbers. Why? Because lists of numbers are points in space. And in that space, meaning becomes geometry. Cat, dog, kitten, words with similar meaning land close together. Car and train live in a different neighborhood. The model doesn't know definitions, it knows distances. Now the famous part, attention. Take the sentence, the cat drank because it was thirsty. Focus on the word, it. On its own, it means nothing. What? So, it looks back at every word before it, and asks each one, how relevant are you to me? Each connection gets a weight. And look, cat scores 0.78, by far the highest. So the vector for it absorbs information from cat. After this step, it effectively means the cat. And this isn't just for it. Every word attends to every other word, in parallel, many times over. That's how context is built. Put the pieces together, bottom to top. Tokens come in. They become vectors. Then they pass through a layer, attention, where words exchange information, followed by a small neural network that processes each word on its own. Then another layer, and another. In a big model, around 100 of them, each refining the meaning a little more. And at the very top, the probabilities we saw at the start. One score for every token in the vocabulary. One forward pass gives one token. So how do you get a whole paragraph? You loop. Predict a token, append it to the text, and feed the whole thing back in. Again and again, one token at a time, until the answer is complete. Every chatbot reply you've ever read was generated exactly like this. One last question, attention weights, embeddings, where do all those numbers come from? Training. Take real text from the internet. Hide the next word. Let the model guess. It says dog, the truth was Matt. Wrong. So nudge billions of weights, a tiny bit, to make Matt more likely next time. Now repeat, on trillions of words. That's the entire recipe. So, an LLM in one breath. Text becomes tokens, tokens become vectors. Attention lets every word gather context from the others. Around 100 layers refine that meaning, step by step. The output is a probability for every possible next token. Loop it, and language comes out. No magic, just next token prediction, at a staggering scale.